Hi, my name is Amanda Dee. Welcome to BeMoreYogic.com. Today we're going to work through a twisting sequence that will help detox the body and lengthen the spine. So first of all, I'd like you to inhale, reach your arms up, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, you're going to take a twist, taking your right hand behind you, the left hand to the outer knee. Inhale, grow taller through the spine. Exhale, twist to look over your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling. And again, inhale. Maybe twist a little deeper. Now keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, reach your right arm up, like you're trying to dip your left shoulder towards that left knee. And then hold on to the left knee with your right hand. Let's take that to the other side. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, dip the right shoulder towards the right knee. And again. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale, left arm. Exhaling. Inhale, lift the right arm. And exhale. Now keep holding on to both the knees. You're going to pull the spine back, drop the head down, so you're rounding in the back. Take a deep breath into the middle back, the lower back, the upper back. You might feel a stretch in the neck. Now eagle wrap the arms, right arm on top of the left. Lift the elbows up and the forearms away from the face. Inhale halfway. Start a round of Kalabati breath. Short, sharp exhalations through the nose. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, take the hands back behind you so the fingers point forward. Step your feet onto the mat, hip distance apart. Inhale, lift the hips. Now you're going to drop the head back, stick out the tongue and go. Bring the bottom back down to the floor. Cross the legs the opposite way. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, lengthen. Exhale, twist, left hand behind you, right hand to the outer knee. Come onto the fingertips, inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist to look over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting. One more, inhale. And exhaling. Inhale, lift the left arm up alongside your ear. And you're going to dip that right shoulder down towards the right knee, taking it into a side stretch. Hold on to the right knee with the left hand. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, over towards the left knee. And again, inhale. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one, inhale left arm. And then exhale, holding onto the right knee. So now your left arm is on top. Pull the spine back, drop the head. Again, a stretch for the back of the neck, between the shoulder blades. Eagle wrap the arms, left arm on top of the right. Turn the thumbs towards the third eye and lift the elbows up, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale halfway. Kalabati breath, short, sharp exhalations through the nose. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Hands behind you, fingers point towards the front of the mat. Step the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lift the hips. Once again, lion's roar, stick out the tongue and go. Bring your bottom back down to the floor. Cross your legs. Take your hands to prayer position. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths into the side body underneath the armpits. And every time you exhale, see if you can press down through the sit bones. Get a little longer through the lower, the middle, the upper spine. Draw the shoulder blades on the back and press the heart towards the thumbs. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice today. Opening with just one arm, take a deep breath in. Namaste. Okay, you're going to make your way into child's pose. Bring your knees together and then press your bottom back towards the heels. And then lengthen your spine along your legs, walking your hands forward. Have your hands about shoulder distance apart, spreading the fingers, elbows lifted away from the floor so the arms are engaged. Allow the forehead to drop towards the floor. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Take a few deep breaths into the lower back. Knowing that at any time during the class, you can always rest here in child's pose. Keep your hands where they are. Come forward onto all fours. You're going to inhale, lift that right arm up towards the sky. Look at the hand. As you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left armpit, shoulder towards the floor. Inhale, lift the right arm back up to the sky. Look up. Reach the arm forward as you sit back, child's pose. And again, all fours, left arm reaches up. Look at the hand. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right armpit, shoulder towards the floor. Inhale, lift the left arm back up to the sky. And exhale, reach the hand forward, child's pose. Come into cat spine, looking towards the navel, rounding the spine as you inhale. As you exhale, keep the head dropping as you press your hips forward, rolling down the thighs, the belly, open the throat, drop down. Inhale, pull forward and up, cobra. And then exhale, you're going to press back to down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, hips square. Exhale, you're going to touch the right knee underneath the body towards the left elbow. Inhale, lift that right leg up and back. Press through the heel. Exhale, knee to your right shoulder. Try to touch it. Inhale, the right leg up and back. Exhale, lightly step the right foot between your hands. Come up to high lunge, arms up. Inhale, you're on the ball of the back foot. Exhale softly through the mouth. Inhale halfway through the nose. Kalabati breath, short, sharp exhalations through the nose. Keep that going as I speak. Bend through the front knee, draw the side waist back, and then press the back heel back. Wrap your left hip forward slightly. Now slow the Kalabati breath down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten through the front leg, lift up high on your back tippy toe. As you exhale, you're going to bend the front knee, take the right hand behind you, left hand forward, active twist. Now drape that right arm down the back of your left leg. Inhale, lift the left arm up, lean back. Exhale, left fingertips towards the floor, right arm up to the sky. Make sure the front knee is over the ankle. Drop that right sit bone underneath you and lift the left outer hip up. Look up at the top hand. Roll the left shoulder blade on the back. Take another deep breath in. Back leg is strong. As you exhale, you're going to bring your right hand to the floor, straighten through both the legs and fold forward. Let's do that again. Bend the front knee, knee over the ankle, right arm lifts up, look up. Exhale, hand to the floor, straighten through both the legs and fold. And again, bend through the front knee, right arm lifts up, look up. And exhale, straighten through both the legs and fold. Inhale, come to a flat back, flex the front foot. As you exhale, reach the heart forward and fold deeper over that front leg. Stay there, 3 breaths. Right outer hip pulls back, left hip forward. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. Tap the back knee down to the floor, press your hips forward. And as you exhale, you're going to come into a standing split. Lift the back leg up. Hips square. See if you can walk your fingertips forward. And then pull the heart down towards the shin. 3 more breaths. And breathing out 1. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. Come into a flat back. Square your hips so that left hip bone drops down slightly. Press through the heel. Now I want you to reach your right arm out to the side so it's in line with the shoulder. You definitely don't want to lift that hand up higher than the shoulder. The twist comes from above the navel. So start to twist in the middle spine. Twist through the upper spine. Press through the back heel, lift through the lower belly. Revolved Ardha Chandrasana, 3 more breaths in. Breathing out 1, lift the back leg a little higher. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. Bring the hand back to the floor and step the feet about sit bone distance apart, about fist distance. And exhale, fold forward. Reverse swan dive up to standing. Inhale, press through the palms. Hands to prayer at the heart. Press into the earth with the feet as you inhale. Reach the arms up, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive and fold forward over your legs. Come into a flat back. Inhale, softness in the knees. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Ground the palms. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift that right leg up and back. Open the hip and bend the knees. You exhale, keeping the shoulders square. Re-extend the leg up and back. Square your hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Round the spine. Lift your hips high. Step your feet together into plank pose. Shoulders over your wrists. Look forward. Accordion plank. Bend the knees to the right. Pull back. Keep looking forward. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, knees to the left, pull back. Inhale, plank. And again, accordion plank, knees to the right. And again, inhale, plank. And knees to the left, pull back. Come forward into plank pose, inhale. Move forward onto the tippy toes, lower straight down onto the belly. Shoulder heads lifted by the time you arrive. Point through the toes, inhale, cobra. Press back to child's pose as you exhale. Heels to your bottom, arms extended. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm under your right armpit. Inhale that left arm back up to the sky. Exhale, child's pose, reach the left hand forward. Inhale, all fours, lift the right arm up. Exhale, thread. Shoulder towards the floor. It doesn't have to touch. Inhale, the right arm reaches up, look up. And child's pose, extend the arm forward. Cat spine, inhale, breathe in. Roll forward, keep the head heavy until the last moment. Open the throat, roll down the belly. Cobra spine, pull forward and up, knees are elevated. Exhale, press back to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you, hips square. Exhale, left knee underneath your body towards the right elbow. Inhale, the left leg up and back, press through the heel. Knee touches your left shoulder. Inhale, the left leg up and back, press through the heel. Lightly step the foot between your hands. Raise up to high lunge, you're on the ball of the back foot. Draw the lower ribs in as you exhale softly. Inhale halfway, prepare. Kalabati breath, short, sharp exhalations through the nose. Slow it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten through the front leg, lift up high on your back tippy toe. As you exhale, rebend that front knee, active twist, right hand forward, left hand back. Drape the left arm down the back of the right leg, lift the right arm up, lean back. Exhale, right fingertips to the floor, left arm up towards the ceiling. You might have to slide the back foot back a little further so the hips are in line with the knee. Roll that right shoulder blade on the back. Lift the right hip point and wrap the left seat underneath you. You want to feel like you're squeezing your outer hips in. Stay there. Lean the head back slightly. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, left hand to the floor, straighten through both the legs and fold forward. And again, rebend the front knee, left arm reaches up into your twist, right hip point lifts. Exhale, hand to the floor, straighten through both the legs and fold. And again, inhale. And exhale. Keep the legs straight, inhale to a flat back, flex your front foot so you're on the heel. And now lengthen the heart towards the toes so you're not rounding in the lower back. 3 breaths in. Back heel in line with the back toes. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last 1. Exhaling 3. Tap the back knee down to the floor. Press the hips forward, look up. Standing split, lift the back leg up. Walk your hands forward and then press your heart through your arms towards that leg. Hips square. 3 breaths. Breathing out 1, lift through the lower belly. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last 1. Exhaling 3. Bring your hands under your shoulders and come into a flat back. Hips are square. Take the left arm out to the left and again try not to lift the hand up faster than the shoulder. The movement comes from just above the navel as you twist into revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Lean the head back, lean the heart back. Lift the right hip point. 3 breaths in. Breathing out 1. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Maybe a little deeper, last 1. Exhaling 3. Step the feet sit bone distance apart. Inhale, flat back. And exhaling, fold. Reverse swan dive up to standing. Breathe in, press through the palms. Bow straight over your legs this time. Come into a flat back. Inhale, weight to the toes slightly. Exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Ground your palms. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift that left leg up and back. Open the hip, bend the knee as you exhale. Re-extend the leg up and back. Inhale. Knee to nose, round the spine. Exhale. Step the feet together, breathe in, plank pose. Accordion plank, bend the knees to the left, pull back. Come forward into plank, inhale. Knees to the right, pull back. And again, inhale. To the left, you should feel a stretch in the side body. Inhale. And exhale. Come forward into plank pose. Move forward onto the tippy toes, look slightly forward. Bend the elbows halfway and no lower. Upward dog, push the toes back, pull the heart through. Roll over the toes, down dog, exhale. 5 breaths, inhale 1. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. 3 more, inhale. Inner shoulders forward, outer shoulders back. 2 more, lower ribs in. Sit bones reach high. Last one. Bring your inner feet to touch. Bend the knees, look forward, shoulder blades on the back. Hop forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive up to standing. Inhale. Hands to prayer at the heart. Exhale. Namaskara A. 3 continuous cycles. Reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive and fold forward. Flat back, inhale. Jumping or stepping back, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra, breathe in. Down dog, pressing back. Bring your inner feet to touch, inhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Hop yourself forward at the bottom of the exhalation. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive up to standing, breathe in. Hands to prayer at the heart, breathe out. Arms up, inhale. Swan dive and fold forward, exhale. Flat back, breathe in. Slide the feet back, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog, pressing back. Bring your inner feet to touch, bend the knees, look forward. At the bottom of the exhalation, hop forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Hands to prayer. 1 more, inhale. Swan dive and fold, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Jumping or stepping back, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog, pressing back. Bring your inner feet to touch. Bend the knees, look forward. Float yourself forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhaling, fold. Reverse swan dive up to standing, breathe in. Hands to prayer, breathe out. Now you're going to inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Look forward, draw the lower ribs in. You're going to start to lift high on the tippy toes. Bring your arms out to a T shape, squeeze your inner ankles towards each other, and see if you can look towards your right hand. Come back to center. Squeeze the inner ankles, look towards your left hand. Back to center. Lift the arms up. Keep the heels elevated as you start to bend through the knees. Squeeze the inner ankles, squeezing, squeezing. Open the knees wide. Bring the elbows towards the floor. Press the heels back and squeeze the knees around the shoulders. Drop the head. 3 breaths into the back body. Inhale 1. Exhaling. Inhale for 2. Exhaling. Last one. Exhale for 3. Reach the arms forward. And you're going to slide the hands back until the arms come in contact with the shins. Pinch the knees into around the side of the shoulders. Lift your bottom. Try to lift both your feet up at the same time. Lift through the middle back, and then pull the heart through. 5 breaths in. If this is too much, just keep the feet on the floor or lift one leg at a time. 4 breaths. Exhale. 3 breaths. Keep looking slightly forward, not at your feet. 2 more. Maybe start to lift your knees off your arms. Last one. Now keep the left foot lifted. Step the right foot behind the right wrist. And now take a big giant step back. Left foot to the back of the mat. Heels about fist distance apart from side to side. Ground down through the back heel to rise up to warrior one. Square your hips forward. You're going to bend the right elbow behind the back of the head. Press the elbow down and draw it in. Either stay here if your shoulders are a little tight, or take the left hand out to the left, thumb turns down, and see if you can catch the bind. If your fingers don't meet, no worries, just keep the hand behind. Back of the hand touching the spine. Start to bend through the front knee, draw the side waist back, and now lift the heart. 5 breaths in. Breathing out. 1. 4 breaths. Exhaling for 4. 3 more. Lift the arch of the back foot. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Straighten through the front leg, reach your arms up to the sky. Now move your feet into position so the front heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Warrior 2. The stance is a little wider from front to back. Front knee tracking over your little toe. See if you can lift the pelvic floor muscles and then start to twist the right side of the body towards the left. Look directly forward. 4 more breaths in. Breathing out. 1. 3 breaths. Exhaling. 2 more. Relax the shoulders. Last one. Keep bending through the front knee as you inhale into your reverse warrior. Lean back. Try not to lean into the back hand. Exhale, fingertips to the inner heel or elbow onto the thigh if that's too much. Look up, lower ribs in, right sit bone underneath you. Reel the left inner thigh back. 4 breaths in. Breathing out. 1. 3 breaths. Exhaling. 2 more. Exhaling. Last one. Come all the way up and back again to reverse warrior. Keep that front knee bent, we're almost there. And then exhale, feel like you're throwing a baseball over from the back hand. Left hand to the floor, lift that right arm up, revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Step the feet together, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Reverse swan dive up to standing. Inhale, look up. Swan dive and fold forward as you exhale. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, arms up, weight to your heels. You're going to stack your right ankle on top of your left knee, flex the foot. Now the right sit bone tends to sag here, so lift it up. Lots of energy through the heel. And now see if you can keep your balance, hands to prayer, and start to hinge forward, trying to reach your heart over the shin. Some of you might be able to bring your arms in front of the right shin and hold onto the lower ankle. Sit a little lower, hooking the right toes around the side of the arm. Right sit bone lifts. You'll feel a nice deep hip stretch here in the right outer hip. 3 more breaths in. Breathing out. 1. 2 breaths. Exhaling. 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. See if you can keep your balance. You're going to stand up with the right knee into your belly. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Flex through the foot. Now from here, warrior 3, right leg extends back. Crown of the head reaches forward. Drop the right hip down. Get a little longer. 3 breaths in. Lift the shoulder heads. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. Slowly, slowly step back. Reach your arms up. High lunge. Straighten through the front leg once you arrive, just to give that hip a little bit of a rest. Now bend the front knee, hands to prayer. Take a twist over to the left. Elbow to the outer thigh. Push your left knee to the left. And start to twist, heart to thumbs. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you're going to press your knee over to the right for a moment. Slide down to the armpit. Trying to bring the armpit halfway back on the thigh. Take the fingertips towards the floor. Now press the knee back into the arm so it doesn't cross your midline. Left arm lifts up. If you feel like you still have more space, left arm behind you, maybe catching the bind. Keep leaning back. 3 more breaths. Breathing out 1. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Back leg is straight. Last one. Exhaling 3. Release your hands down to the floor, framing your front foot. Pull the hips back until the front leg straightens. Take a moment just to release the hip. Ground down the back heel and windmill the arms open into warrior 2. Reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, lean back. Press your right inner thigh towards that front heel. Now cutting the left outer hip back, lengthen forward, Utkatasana. Lift all 5 toes up in the front foot and try not to lean into your lower hand. Your spine will tend to round like this if your hamstrings are tight. So you have to pull this outer left hip back to create the same length on both sides of the body. Look up. 3 breaths. Breathing out 1. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. Extend that right arm over your ear, taking it into a side stretch. Look up. Hands to the floor, step back to plank pose. Breathe in, look forward. Chaturanga, breathe out. Up dog or cobra. I know that you can always do knees, chest, chin here if it's too much. Bring your inner feet to touch, bend the knees, look forward. Float your feet forward. Inhale to a flat back, feet together. And exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive up to standing. Hands to prayer at the heart. Arms up, lift up onto your tippy toes. Squeeze the ankles towards each other and slowly lower all the way down, sitting onto your heels. Open your knees wide, take a breath in. This time expel the air out of the mouth. Now don't breathe in, pinch the knees around the shoulders, keep the breath out as you lift into Bakasana crow pose. Heels towards your sit bones, pull the heart through. Breathe in, inhale. Exhaling 1. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale 2. See if you can lift the knees off the arms. Last one. Exhaling 3. Step your left foot right behind the left thumb. Take a big giant step back, right foot to the back of the mat. Inner heels about fist distance apart, sit bone distance apart. Press through the outer back heel to lift up into your warrior 1. Square your hips forward. Bend the left elbow behind the back of the head, press it down and draw it in. Right arm out to the right. Turn the thumb down to the floor. And if you did on the other side, coming into the bind. Draw the side waist back and then start to lift through the heart. Lots of energy through the legs. 5 breaths. Breathing out 1. 4 breaths. Exhaling 4. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Exhaling. Relax your shoulders. Last 1. Straighten through the front leg. Reach your arms up to the sky to release the shoulders. Warrior 2. Move your feet into position. Front heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Lift through Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles. Try to twist the left side of the body towards the right. Keep that front knee tracking over the little toe as you look forward. 3 more breaths in. Breathing out 1. 2 breaths. Hip creases back just slightly. Last one, go a little lower. Front thigh parallel to the floor. Keep the front knee bent, reverse warrior, inhale. Elbow to the thigh or fingertips down towards the floor. Prise that front knee open as you look up under the arm. Draw the lower ribs in. Keep twisting. Steady side angle. 3 more breaths in. Front knee over the ankle. 2 more. Pressing through that outer back foot so the arch lifts. Last one. Now come all the way back through that reverse warrior. Keeping the front knee bent. Like you're throwing a baseball over from the back hand. Heel toe your back foot a little more forward. Revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Lifting the left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Lean the heart back, head back. And a deep breath out. Step your feet together. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, arms up. Come into ankle to knee, left ankle on top of the right knee. Flex through the left foot and lift the left sit bone, sitting a little lower. Take your hands to prayer in front of the heart and start to hinge forward, reaching your heart over the shin. Either stay here. Some of you can take your hands in front of that left shin, holding onto the lower ankle. Wrap your left toes around the outside of that right arm. Sit a little lower. Once again, you'll feel a hip stretch, this time in the left outer hip. 3 more breaths in. Breathing out 1. 2 breaths. Back of the neck nice and long. Last one. Now keep your balance. Lift the left knee into your belly. Hands to prayer in front of your heart. Flex the left foot. Shoulder blades on the back. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Drop that left outer hip down. Reach the crown of the head forward. 3 more breaths in. Left inner thigh rolls up to the sky. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. Slowly and gracefully step back to high lunge. Once you arrive, straighten your front leg to give that front hip a little bit of a rest. As you exhale, rebend the front knee, hands to prayer, take the twist over to the right. Elbow to the outer thigh. Push the knee into the arm. Either stay here or once again, if you want to go a little deeper, pull the lower ribs back, slide down to the armpit. Take the fingertips down towards the floor. Lift the right arm up to the sky and push that right knee into the arm. Lean the head back, lean the heart back. Some of you will come into the half bind, maybe full binding. Keep the back leg strong, that's your anchor. 3 more breaths in. Pushing the right knee to the right so it doesn't crush your midline. 2 breaths. Exhaling 2. Last one. Exhaling 3. Bring your hands to frame your front foot. Pull your hips back until that front leg straightens. Take a moment there. Now ground down through the back heel. Windmill yourself open to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Straighten through the front leg and lean back, reverse triangle. Lift the right hip point away from the right thigh. Now exhale, lengthen forward, cutting that right outer hip back so the underside of the body stays nice and long. Lift all 5 toes up in the front foot. Energize the knees. Little micro bend in that front knee that you can feel but I can't see. 3 more breaths in. No weight in your lower hand. 2 breaths. Pressing through the big toe mound in the front. Last one. Extend your left arm over your ear, taking it into a side stretch. Hands to the floor as you exhale. Step back to plank pose, breathe in, look forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Bring your inner feet to touch. Let's run through that once. Bend the knees, look forward. Float forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, arms up. Hands to the floor, Bakasana, crow pose. Lift the heels, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Step the right foot forward, left foot back. Inhale, Warrior 1, grounding down through the back heel. Exhale, open up to Warrior 2, moving your feet into position. Reverse Warrior, lean back. Side angle pose as you exhale. Reverse Warrior all the way up and back. Like you're throwing the baseball over. Left hand to the floor. Right arm up to the sky, revolved Ardha. Take a deep breath in there. And a deep breath out. Step the feet together, inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, arms up. Ankle to knee, right ankle on top of the left knee. Hands to prayer, flex through that right foot. Exhale, dip the heart down towards the shin. Keep your balance, stand up, right knee to your belly. Warrior 3, exhale. Reach your arms forward, step back, high lunge. Once you arrive, straighten through the front leg. Bend through the front knee and twist yourself over to the left. Warrior 2, spiral open, inhale. Move your feet into position, exhale. Reverse triangle, straighten through the front leg, lift the left hip point. Lengthen forward, Trikonasana. Right arm alongside your ear, breathe in. Hands to the floor, low lunge, breathe out. Step back to plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga. Up dog, this time let's go for a double dip, maybe. Flip over the toes, Chaturanga. Plank position, and down dog. Bring your inner feet to touch, bend the knees, look forward. Float yourself forward. Chair pose, inhale. Bakasana, crow pose, exhale. Breath cycle, squeeze the knees, lift the feet. You've got an exhalation to find it. Step your left foot forward, right foot back. Raise up to Warrior 1 as you breathe in. Open up to Warrior 2 as you breathe out. Reverse Warrior, lean back. Side angle pose. Fingertips to the floor, right arm alongside your ear. Reverse Warrior, breathe in. Revolved Ardha, heel toe the back foot in. Right hand to the floor, left arm up. Breath cycle, inhale. And exhale. Step your feet together, flat back. Fold forward as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Ankle to knee. This time bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. Hands to prayer position. Dip your heart forward. Keep the balance, left knee to your belly, inhale. Warrior 3, exhale. Reach your arms forward as you slowly step back. High lunge once you arrive. Straighten the front leg. Bend the front knee, hands to prayer, twist to the right. Spiral open, warrior 2. You've got an exhalation to find it. Reverse triangle, inhale, lift all 5 toes. Lengthen forward, Utkatasana. Left arm reaches forward, breathe in. Low lunge, breathe out. Plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Maybe double dip, chaturanga. Plank. And down dog. 2 more times, plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Double dip. Plank. Down dog. Last one. Plank. Look forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Plank. And down dog. Really nice. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Open the hip, bend the knee. Square your shoulders, either stay here or you can tip your dog. Land the right foot behind the back of the left knee. Ground down through the left toe. As you lift the heart, shoulder blades on the back, open. Right hand to the floor, pigeon pose, right knee forward. Square your hips, try not to lean to the right. You're going to take your fingertips in front of your nose. Bend the back knee, reach the left hand back, and reach for the arch of the foot. Draw the heel in towards your sit bone, flare the toes back. Square your shoulders, square your hips. If you know of any variations, go ahead. Maybe taking the foot into the into the elbow crease, reaching the right arm up, maybe connecting the fingers. Some of you might be able to go into the full position, holding onto the pinky toe, elbow up, and then reaching back. Gently release the back foot. Lean to the right. You're going to swing your back leg around to the front. Ankle to knee, bringing the left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure the shins are stacked and the toes are hanging off the edge and that there's no wrinkles in the inner ankle, so they're like a full moon. If this is a bit too much for you, feel free to extend the right leg forward. Hands to the heels, push the feet into the hands. Lift through the heart, and then exhale, reach your heart over your shins. Drop the head, ankle to knee. 8 breaths, inhale 1. Exhaling. Inhaling for 2. Exhaling. Inhaling for 3. Exhale. 4. Exhaling. 4 more in your own time. Roll yourself all the way up. Step your right foot onto the floor. Take your right hand behind you so the fingers point back and try not to have the heel too close towards the sit bone. Take your left hand behind the back of the head. We're now getting closer to the pose we've been building up to. Take a deep breath in. Touch the elbow to the arch of the foot. Inhale, lean back into the hand. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lean back. And exhale, touch. Now either stay here or reach the arm forward, and some of you can slide all the way down The arm maybe to the shoulder. This is a deep twist to achieve this pose. If you can go a little deeper, take the left arm around the front of that right shin. Bring the fingers towards your navel. Maybe take your right hand behind you. Connect the fingers. If you've got that far, extend the right leg forward and press the left heel back. Lift the heart. Try to roll forward on the sit bones. Press through the inner arch of the foot. So once again, you're lengthening that inner ankle. Nice. And then gently release. Bring your feet to the floor. You're going to roll yourself back to get momentum. Roll forward. Standing forward bend. Another pose we've been building up to, Utkatasana chair pose. Your body should be nice and warm for this now. Weight to the heels. Bring that left ankle onto the right knee. Lift the left sit bone so the hips are square and take your hands to prayer. See if you can twist over to the right. Some of you can take the elbow to the arch of the foot. Now if you've got that far, going a little deeper, see if you can slide a little further down, just like we did before. Now if you want to take it into the arm balance, take the hands to the side of the mat. You're going to step that left foot onto the top of that left arm. Bring your ear close to the floor and see if you can extend the right leg forward. 5 breaths. Breathing out 1. 4 breaths. Exhaling. 3. 2. Last one. Bend the right knee back in. And then just coming into your standing forward bend. Release that left leg down. Step onto the palms, toes up the wrist creases. Releasing the hands, drop the head. Come onto your fingertips, reach the heart forward, inhale. Jumping or step back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Open the hip, bend the knee, square your shoulders. Either stay here or slowly, slowly tip in the dog. Land your left foot behind the right knee, right leg is straight. Roll that right shoulder blade on the back to open the heart. Sides of the neck long. Pigeon pose. Left knee forward. Shin is parallel to the front of the mat as is comfortable for your knee and hips. Hips square. Take your left fingers in front of your nose, slide your back knee back, and then bend through that back knee. Maybe reach your right hand back for the arch of the foot. Draw the heel in, square your shoulders, square your hips. Either stay here or take the foot into the crook of the elbow. Press your legs down, lift the left arm up. Maybe connect the fingers. Remember, you can stop at any point during the way. Some of you will come into the full position, holding onto the pinky toe. Lift the shoulder up to lift the right elbow up. Taking the full position, left hand behind the head. Push the head into the hand to grab hold of the toe. Elbows in. Breathe. Gently release. Lean to the left sit bone, swing the back leg around to the front. Ankle to knee, right ankle on top of the left knee. Shin stacked. Lengthen through the inner ankles. Bring your hands onto your heels and push your feet into your hands. Reach the heart forward and fold. Maybe walk your hands forward. Drop the head. 8 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Legs are constantly energized, softening the hips. 3. Exhaling. 4. 4 more breaths in your own time. Reach down through the sit bones to roll yourself up. Step your left foot onto the floor. Gain the heels slightly away from the left sit bone. Left hand behind you so the fingers point back, right hand behind the back of the head. Press your head back into the hand, lean back. Elbow touches the arch of the foot. Inhale, lean back. Elbow to foot. Last one. Either stay here or slide down the arm, maybe coming to the shoulder. Either stay here or take that right hand in front of the shin. Reach the fingers back towards the navel and maybe catch the fingers. Now extend your left leg forward if you got that far. Press the knee back. Lengthen through the inner ankle on that right foot. Gently release the leg, foot to the floor, roll back, and roll forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Ankle to knee, right ankle on top of your left knee, flex the foot, lift the right sit bone, hands to prayer at the heart, twist to the left. If you did before, bring the elbow to the arch of the foot. You can go a little deeper, slide down the arm, down the tricep. If you'd like to take it into the arm balance, lift up onto your left tippy toe, hands to the side of your mat, dip your ear close to the floor, press down into the right foot as you extend the left leg forward. You want to keep your left knee against the right foot. 4 more breaths. Pressing into the fingers always. 3, 2, last one. Bend the left knee, step the foot down, standing forward bend. Now walk your feet all the way to the back of the mat. Roll forward to plank pose. Move forward onto the tippy toes. Bend the elbow straight back and lower for 5, for 4, hips lifted, 3, lower ribs in, 2, and 1. Shoulder heads lifted by the time you arrive. Lengthen your legs back. Bend the knees, reach your arms back. Some of you can catch hold of the ankles. Drop the head. Press your hip flexors down to the floor without gripping your bottom. Press the shins back to lift the heart. Draw the shoulder blades on the back. Now see if you can lift the knees up off the floor. Bring your knees towards each other. And again, remember, try not to grip your bottom. Sides of the neck back. And release. Give your hips a wiggle side to side. Remember, you bend your knees, window wiper the knees side to side. Hands under your shoulders. Press back to child's pose. Bring the forehead close to the knees. Roll up onto the crown of the head towards the back of the head. Be careful of your neck that you don't go too far. Maybe interlace the fingers, reach the fist over. Change sides. Swing your legs forward. Open the legs wide, last pose. Slide the flesh back from the sit bones. You want to press the top of the hamstrings down into the floor. Don't let the heels lift up, keep the heels pressing down. Legs are strong, legs sucking in, heels pressing out. Lift through the heart, keep the sit bones grounded as you come all the way forward over your legs. Some of you might be able to rest your head on top of your hands. Keep rolling the toes up towards the ceiling. Take a quick check to see that they haven't rolled in or out. Lift yourself up. Hold onto the sides of the knees. Close your knees together like you're closing a buck. Give the legs a little wiggle. Hug the knees. Drop the head. Have your feet as wide as the outer edges of your mat. Make sure you've got room behind you. Reach your arms forward. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Draw the shoulder blades on the back, palms face up. Allow your toes to roll out to the sides. Let everything go. Close the eyes and allow the eyes to fall down into the back of the sockets. Soften the jaw, the forehead. Try not to control the breath for today, just allow it to happen. Bring your mind to an area in the body that you can notice the breath, whether watching the belly rise and fall, maybe the air coming in at the tip of the nose. And just see if you can keep your focus, your concentration there. And every time the mind wanders away, just gently bring it back. You might have to do this over and over, but keep bringing the mind back. As soon as you notice. Now remember, you can stay here for as long as you need. It's good to be in Shavasana for about 5 to 7 minutes, if not longer. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Place your feet onto the floor and then draw your knees in towards your belly. Hug the knees in, rock side to side in your lower back. Maybe take it into happy baby. Lengthen the tail to the floor. Holding onto the outer feet, arms on the inside. Rolling onto your right side today. Allowing the head to be the last thing to come up. Sit yourself all the way up into a comfortable seated position. Cross your legs. Slide the flesh back from the sit bones. And then lengthen through the spine. Open across the heart, the clavicle bones. Relax the belly. Taking a few deep breaths in and out of the nose. Notice the body, the mind, quality of the breath. Bring your fingertips to touch in front of your heart. Imagine you could breathe directly into the heart center through the hands. Just increasing compassion in your life through Anahata Chakra. Always remembering to be gentle with yourself, kind with your words and thoughts towards yourself, never judging. Now press your palms together, closing with one arm. Take a deep breath in. May you reside in your lighter thoughts and keep learning from the darker ones. Namaste. Thank you for joining us here at BeMoreYogic.com. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon.